Communism. Equality for all, dictatorships, and a man that killed 20 million people. You know, pleasant stuff. Except everything that you often associate with communism isn't communism. Here's why. What you often associate with communism is actually part of socialism. The countries we often call communist are actually socialist. Well, what is socialism? Socialism is the belief that almost every aspect of human life should be under control of the government, thus making it impossible for there to be divisions of social classes. Socialism was first invented by the German philosophers Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, with most of socialism's first ideas being explained in their book, The Communist Manifesto. They believed that socialism would ultimately become the dominant form of government. The ideology very quickly caught on to people who felt that there was too much division between the rich and the poor. One of the first socialist states was the Paris Commune, in which socialists occupied the French capital in 1871 during the Franco-Prussian War. It was very quickly defeated by French forces, lasting only 2 months. At the beginning of the 20th century, things began to look up for socialism with the creation of the Soviet Union in Russia. After World War II, the Soviet Union became one of the two superpowers during the Cold War, with the other being the United States. However, since the creation of the USSR, socialism had proved not as rosy as Marx and Engels pictured it. The government merely used its power for its own interests. Joseph Stalin alone killed 20 million people, 8 million more than Hitler. Eventually, in 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed alongside other socialist states, leaving only 5 states with the socialist system: China, North Korea, Vietnam, Laos, and Cuba. So where does that leave communism? Communism was actually what was supposed to be socialism after the entire world was socialist, where everyone was equal and social classes were unheard of, or as most people would call it, anarchy. Socialism failed because no matter how hard you try, a utopia will always collapse in on itself. Anyway, that's it for it, comrades.